Thank you. Welcome to my channel, Limitless Being. We're here. You're limitless. Period. Welcome. Okay, I'm going to start by doing a collective reading. Some of the cards fell out in this tea leaf oracle. We had a dark man come out, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Then the month of September. Okay. Then there could have been a move, new home, or a new attitude. So in the month of September, you could have moved or cleaned house, developed some type of new attitude in connection to this relationship with a man with dark hair or dark complexion. Then we have mountain that came out, major challenge to overcome. And it looks like the challenge is spear, heartache over what you no longer have. Okay. So, for some of the collective, you could have ended a relationship. Or, no, either way, you ended a relationship and you're either in despair over what you no longer have. But I'm picking more up of this man, dark man, it says, with dark complexion or hair, okay, is in some type of heartache behind the collective. This could have happened in September, okay, or around that fall season. But let's see. What's at the bottom? Shark, take care or there will be loss of material wealth. So just be aware of that, okay. So it looks like whatever decision you made back in September, collective, don't go back on your decision. Stand on it, or you could deal with financial or material loss. Okay. This person may have a mountain to overcome. You may have a mountain or some type of challenge to overcome, collective. Okay. Thank you for the roses. Dap dap. 13. Wow. Thank you. Congratulations to That's All, folks. Got something popping up over here. Okay. Yes, welcome. Okay. So let's see. Spirit, can we get any messages around September for the collective? Someone could just have been dealing with this loss in September. Let's see. You're relaxing. That's your current energy. Relaxation. Card number 69. You put a stop to something, and yes, someone is experiencing some type of loss, okay? While you're focused on gaining, building. Okay. Yeah. So this is this person's energy coming through, collective. Picking up 12th house energy here, 4th house, 7th house. Could be 6th house energy as well with card number 69. Yeah. As far as your 6th house, your service, your health, you're relaxing. Okay. Your 7th house with card number 25 in this game, that speaks to like your partnerships, your relationships. So profit, cultivation, and connection. You're gaining either new romantic, business, career partnerships, or friendships. Okay. This card number 3 I'm picking up is 12th house and 3rd house energy. You stop communication, that will be 3rd house. 12th house, that's like transformation. So you went through like a transformative period, new home, new attitude with the broom. Home being your vessel, or you could have moved. Grand rising, loved. Yes. Does my friend Raquel have feelings for me? All questions, it's in the description, of the read. $5 yes, no, $10 mini reads. Okay. Yes, rich rising. In fourth house, with card number 13 here, with this loss, this speaks of like your roots, more on the maternal side. I'm just automatically picking up that you could have went through a transformation from your fourth house energy, but this person, and the reason you had a connection with this person is whatever wound was in the fourth house is where you linked energetically, and it looks like you have overcome, or you're overcoming your fourth house limitations. This person is still dealing with it, with bereavement, sorrow, and damage here. Bottom of the deck, yeah, family. This would be fourth house energy. Your roots, your family, your home, the home you've built for yourself. Okay, you may have had to compromise a lot in your family home. Okay, and it was faded. People could have wore a lot of masks. They weren't genuine. You could have been raised in that environment. Just picking up energy around this connection with whoever's dealing with this heartache over what they no longer have. Okay. Wow. You could have been in a, spirit is going in. Like, you could have been in a frightful state in your fourth house energy, growing up with this family, compromising, people wearing masks, always having to apologize for existing. Dealing with a lot of people that were angry or furious. Okay. And this was a major challenge for you to overcome, collective. And you have. Or you are overcoming that. That's the goal. Okay, you're focused on that. You know your worth here. Okay, you could have dealt with a lot of bullying in your past. Okay. So let's get into it. I'm going to start with the present energy with the tarot, and then we'll go to the past and the future. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Can I get present energy for the collective at this time? Hey. Welcome. Hi, hello. Can you get a reading? Absolutely. Just check the description. And I didn't link my website. I forgot to type it in, but it's in my my description on my profile for YouTube. Okay. Present energy for the collective. My goodness, already? Five of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. The King of Pentacles. Can I get two more, Spirit? Thank you. For the collective. Ten of Wands. One more. Okay. And Three of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck. Forward movement, quick communication, action, changes. Hopefully changes moving forward. But there is someone in a leadership position. This could be work with this Three of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. A boss, a manager. This could be someone that is dark complected or has dark hair with this dark man that came out. Okay. Could be separate, we'll see. But somebody wants to sabotage you, collective, and they're very burdened that they have not been able to. Okay. And I'm I'm picking up on this as work. Could be business partnerships for some of you, people you collaborated with. Okay, this is currently present energy for the collective. This person could feel threatened by you, your relaxation that you're gaining, you're building. You put a stop. You could have cut communication, distance yourself, energy, just not really interacting with this person. Can I get clarity on this King of Pentacles energy? Thank you, Spirit, for the collective. So right away we had the Four of Wands and the Four of Swords come out. 4-4 on top. Under that we have a Knight of Cups and Judgment. A Page of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and a Knight of Swords. Clarifying this King of Pentacles. That's a lot that came out. This could be someone, like I said, at work. And for some of you, someone at work that you could have had a intimate connection with, okay, with the Four of Wands. Four of Wands. You surrendered this energy, you released it, you saw the manipulation. They could have put a lot of extra duties on you, burden you at work, cause blockages for some of you. They could have appeared nice sometimes, but ultimately coming in to stab you in your back or to sabotage you, gossiping. I'm hearing flying monkeys, creating hostile work environment. Okay, you called judgment on this. All right, it took some type of action. This also could have happened in September. But currently, I'm trying to pick up on that energy. They could just be, I'm picking up, things aren't balanced. They're not fair. Okay, and it's intentional. This person could be rude, manipulative with their communication, their interactions with you. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Page of Wands and Judgment. Collective is moving forward. Some of you could be looking for new positions. You could have received a new position, okay? If collective, you're currently working for yourself, you look stable, abundant, and prosperous with this King of Pentacles out here. This is after many cycles. Like you're at your breaking point with whatever this is. Okay, this is clarifying that Judgment, Page of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. Can I get clarity on the Knight of Swords energy? It's rushing in. The communication is rash. It's not balanced, equal give and take here. This work, they're putting a lot more on you. Okay, Spirit is guiding you to temper this, transmute it out. And this, yes, is coming up as a boss. Someone in a position of authority. Okay. This is currently what's happening with the collective. Thank you, Spirit. Can I get a little bit of the past energy behind this? Okay. This is somebody with, yeah, their communication, you put a stop to it. The disrespect, okay. And this person does not know how to let go. Maybe let go of control, power, abandonment issues. So they find power in dismissing people, firing people. Can Can I get some past energy on this for the collective? Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. Hello, Chris Lopez. Thank you for the confetti. Michael 1405. Yes. Looking for a new job. Move to a new location. Moving too quick. Hoping to move to my favorite city. All this is happening. Okay, so it's resonating for someone. Okay. So we have 10 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles coming out in the past. So you could have been financially, you could have been holding back, saving your money, dealing with these burdens in the past. This 10 of Wands came back out. Okay, holding back, spending as necessary. King of Wands, Ace of Swords, and Knight of Cups in the past. Okay. It looks like you stepped into your power in the past, King of Wands energy. You had a breakthrough, some type of realization that maybe it was time to move on. Okay, you were taking too many losses. You put a stop to it. Focused on gaining and relaxing. Going after what you were passionate about with this Knight of Cups. Okay, the Ace of Swords was that truth and breakthrough. This is you stepping into your power. Okay. Having a lot of responsibilities, being burdened and holding back. Trying to save your money. Alright. We have the Empress, the 6 of Wands, 5 of Wands, and the Moon. It looks like you overcame with that 6 of Wands and Empress energy, the conflict, maybe the lies, the secrets, manipulation, scare tactics, things you were dealing with. In this work environment I'm picking up on. You're very powerful as far as your manifestations. Once you focus your mind on something, you take the actions and it comes. It comes into fruition, collective. Are you guys familiar with manifestation abilities as far as speaking things into existence? I'm just picking up on, I mean, I'm guided to say it. There are some in the collective that have the ability, and they have to be careful, okay, with what they speak upon, because it will manifest. Yeah. You stepped into a new cycle, okay? So you overcame whatever this was, all right? You faced fears and maybe conflict. If you left one job, you find that at another. It was just constant competition. You threaten a lot of people in this Empress energy, success. Your energy is very big, collective. You walk in and you shift the vibration. That is just who you are. And it put a lot of people in competition with you, okay? It could have been gossip, secrets, slandering, playing on your insecurities, studying you, knowing what your limitation was, and then burdening you, okay? But yeah, it looks like you overcame that. We have the Sun and the World card, okay? You're stepping fully into your power, all right? And there was quick action and movement. You took some type of action. You made a decision, contemplated it, and then you set off into a new path, a new cycle. Okay, so that's past energy. Can we get future energy and see how favorable it's going to be. Okay, I saw the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune just now. Okay, let's see. For the collective regarding this mountain to overcome. And whoever this is dealing with what they no longer have anymore. Too many. Hierophant came back out. Okay. This is future energy. Thank you, Spirit, for the collective. Four of Pentacles. Can I get two more? Emotional fulfillment. And I saw the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck. Very abundant. Nine of Pentacles energy. Successful. Okay. And still ambitious. You're intelligent. You know you are, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm picking up on cardinal and mutable. This is mutable energy, Virgo energy, but you're very cardinal, that leadership, starting things. Or that could have been something that you had to heal in that moon, that shadow, to initiate the changes that you wanted. But doing it in the past is bringing in this emotional renewal and abundance, okay, in the future. Let's see what this Hierophant is with this Four of Pentacles. Hierophant, for the collective, thank you. This is more like a work, career, business read, looks like. Let's see what else is coming out. Oh, this Five of Swords is relentless. Somebody does not want to lose. They already did, though. Okay. Nine of Cups. Clarifying that Four of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles is showing back up. Can I get one for the Ace of Cups? Thank you, Spirit. Queen of Cups, beautiful. And the Wheel of Fortune. So I already see opposition with this Five of Wands to the Hierophant. Conflict and waiting. Okay, Five of Wands, Three of Wands. Aries and Leo energy here. Happy birthday again to the Aries. Okay. These people, I say people because this Five of Wands keeps coming out as well as this Five of Swords, okay? They want to sabotage, or they're hating on, they're gossiping about your religious, spiritual practices, okay, collective? You're holding back everything from these people. It's like if you're going to work, you do what you have to do. You socialize to a minimum. It irritates you to socialize with people that are not awakened. You know, it's no shade. It's an energetic thing. And you're focused on your destiny. You don't have time for this conflict, okay? These people are waiting to sabotage or cause conflict to your abundance. This is coming out with this underneath it, okay? They're waiting. You're stepping into a new cycle in this future position, and they want to bring a lot of conflicting energy around it. You're very nurturing and loving, okay? Your cup, you can continue to be healing and nurturing and kind, and your cup does not run out, all right? Very loving energy. What's this Five of Swords in the Hierophant for the collective? Thank you, Spirit. Ultimately, it's going to work out in your favor. I just want to see astrologically. Okay, so yeah. Got a cusp out. Can I get one more? That Taurus and Gemini energy that resonates for any of you guys. One more, Spirit. This future position for the collective. Thank you. So there could be some challenges. We got, just using this astrology deck, this is a retrograde card. Retrogrades happen so that we can take the time to heal, you know, whatever planet, wherever it lands in your house. Take the time to reevaluate something we could have overlooked. When the planet was direct, when the energy was flowing direct. In retrograde, coming out clarifying the Hierophant and the Five of Swords, it's like an opportunity, and that would be Mercury energy in like second house with Taurus, with the Hierophant. But with the Five of Swords in retrograde, so the communication in the future position, meaning the slander, the gossip, wanting to, I'm just hearing annihilate, causes much confusion to make you doubt your religious, your spiritual beliefs, your practices, to make you doubt yourself, or cause so much opposition and conflict that you second guess the divine somehow, which is insane. But that may come up in the future position. Spirit is saying to hold back your physical energy with this Four of Pentacles. Giving too much, spending too much, giving too much of your time, resources, anything. Be a little selfish, okay? Find emotional fulfillment within yourself. Not that you're looking to these energies for any type of validation, but just in that future position, be aware there is an emotional fulfillment and a renewal for you, okay? And abundance is here. There are people waiting to bring conflict to your next steps, your next endeavors, okay? What is this cusp? Can't ignore that. It came out. You know, a cusp usually happens like for your birthday, for instance. You could be on the cusp of, and some people think they're two zodiac signs. You may just have energy of one or the other sign, but you are your sign, whatever your signs are in those aspects. But clarify the cusp. Could be saying to use mental entrapment, stagnation, overthinking. I'm not really sure what that is trying to say. Eighth house energy, Eight of Swords, Scorpio energy. Speaks of death, rebirth, inheritances. Can I get one more? And move into calmer water. To something more aligned, celebratory, happy energy. So the retrograde energy coming up for you to know that when people attack your spiritual practices, your beliefs, your religion, whatever works for you, collective, that you're aligned with, to be aware it's coming up for you to get out of overthinking and move on to calmer waters mentally, and or move away from these energies. Yeah, take that leap of faith. This is all for the future position. Don't let this deter you, stop you, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Can I get anything on this Wheel of Fortune? The Five of Wands and the Three of Wands. Your abundance is coming in. The wheel's turning in your favor, okay? Five of Wands is clarifying that Wheel of Fortune, as well as a Three of Wands. One more for the collective. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so it can be someone from your past who was caught up in illusions, okay? Excuse me, they thought they had options. This is this person who has a heartache over what they no longer have. They see you clearly now, okay? They may not have saw your worth or your value, didn't value you, treated you as an option, all right? You're self-mastering. You're climbing the corporate ladder if that's your thing. You're building your business from the ground up. You're putting hard work into creative projects. This is all clarifying your Wheel of Fortune, okay? So whoever this dark man, dealings a relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair, is someone from your past. And like I said, you could have worked with this person, all right? In his future position, they may want to rush in, collaborate with you as they see you ascending, all right? And cause conflict. They're waiting. Okay, this is what I'm getting for this future position, collective. Okay. Let's get an overall outcome, spiritual advice on this. Spirit. Clear messages for the collective, Spirit. Thank you. So we got a Four of Pentacles. Hold your energy back. Guard your energy, your resources. Okay. Stay focused. It's a time to be frugal with your material possessions in this near future. We got a Two of Swords, the Magician. I did see the Hermit come out, and a Queen of Swords. Okay. Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck again. If you're unsure if your manifestations are going to come through, if how to manifest what it is that you want, Spirit is saying to go within. Face the shadow. The shadow is the aspect of yourself that you just want to stuff in the back of the closet and close the door. Like, open it up, look at it, sit with it, visit it. That is your purpose. That is who you are, what made you. And then to step into your power and come out of this energy behind people that are trying to sabotage you. Okay, this is, I'm picking up a lot of your upbringing. That fourth house energy came out initially. And how you communicate. You know, people could perceive you as shutting down when you stop communication, put blocks up as you process loss. Okay? Spirit is saying to sit on your throne with your sword up and communicate to these energies. All right? And you do this by doing that shadow work, facing your shadow. Okay, this is how you step into your manifestation power. You have everything that you need, collective. All right, even though you may not see it clearly, may not know how to make the choice or take the action. Okay, it could leave you very guarded. Who is messing with the collective like this? All right. Okay, so that is advice. Can I get a final outcome? Knight of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else for the collective? Okay. So follow your passions, the contracts, the connections, that are emotionally fulfilling and financially abundant, this is what you put your cup towards. You keep your eye on the prize. You keep your heart open to, okay? That is your final outcome. That's there for you. This is all beautiful energy. What's at the bottom? Releasing things that are toxic. Binding. Inhibiting you moving towards this. Things that aren't serving you. Addictions. sex, excess. What's the devil for the collective? Thank you, Spirit. King of Swords and Six of Pentacles. This is commanding reciprocity. If it's not balanced, if it's not equal give and take, if they cannot match your energy and everything that you do from a heart-centered place, then release them. Take this sword from your masculine energy using your logic and your intellect, okay? And balance the scales out. And release this, whatever this devil energy is. Can I get one more? However it applies, collective. Clear messages. Okay. So things that are preventing your investments from paying off, ultimately. Okay? This manipulative, deceptive, sneaky, energy you're not interested in, okay? To fall back from, surrender that, let it go. And what's this last one? Gain enlightenment on this. If you feel at a pause, it's because you have to release this toxic energy. See the manipulation. Don't let them try to manipulate you. Okay, I'm trying to get away with something and keep the collective bound, or in this contract, or however it applies. So I'll offer this emotional sentiment. I really don't mean it. I just want to get all I can from them, or prevent them from ascending, okay, and bringing all this beautiful energy in. Well, this is a new connection. I'm picking up work, contracts, business, okay? Spirit is saying to surrender the energy. Don't even go back and forth with them. They laid their sword down, okay? They're like in the church. All right, trying to get spiritual guidance on this. Be very logical with this King of Swords here. You put a lot of hard work in. Is it balanced? Okay. If you don't do that, it leaves you in this hangman position where you can gain enlightenment about this toxic energy, collective. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I hope it resonated. I hope it was helpful. Let's see what else we can get out here. Okay. Let me just clear this up. Hello. I'm describing your situation, Cheryl Wise. Okay. I hope it was a helpful message in that. Resonating for me too. Beauty Beats. Okay. Thank you. Tabby Tiff. Thank you for the glitter badges. The Puff. Puff. Andrea Allen. Yes. Resonates. Okay. Very nice way to speak. Call Diamond in. Thank you for the glitter badges. That's all, folks. Thank you. You read and explain things very well. Call Diamond. Thank you. I'm hoping, trying to get the communicate. Thank you for the roses. Trying to get the communication out. If you don't mind sharing, what is your technique for being so level? Even kilter? You know, my 4th grade teacher, he used to come in the classroom and he would write a quote on the board every day. And the only quote I remember was, patience is a virtue, virtue is a grace. You put it all together and you get a lovely face. You know, there's a science called facial reading. It's like profiling. But people that have this line here, hot-tempered, impatient. So learning to have patience after many lessons, I guess, is why I can be so calm and even kiltered. You don't have a choice. You have to surrender at some point. You can't have people mess up your money and your freedom. That's the best I can explain that. Okay. You have that line, yep. Tabby Tiff, exactly. They say, and then when you develop 2 of them, no, is it, you got 1, you like, you'll just burn everything down. You get 2, you come into balance, and then people that have the 3rd one, they have like mastered. You know, I guess it's talking about your left and your right brain. But yeah, not a lot of patience. So it was lessons, right? You know. And then Capricorn, I'm a Capricorn sun, so we got a bad reputation of not being compassionate, not having patience with people, just, why are you talking to me, get away from me energy. Patience. Yeah. Okay, let me shuffle this one. I don't even want to use this one again. This deck is falling apart. Let's go into this one. Lines of wisdom, exactly. Boy, oh boy. Okay. Let's see what kind of energy we can get for the collective. I'm gonna use the dice and see what aspects, zodiac signs, houses, planetary information we can get. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for the collective. People are not crazy. Resonating for me too. Yes. Monica Joseph. Hello. You are describing message. Okay. Yes, Jesus, this is for me. Yes, at the time of need, no one and nowhere available. You're never alone unless you abandon yourself. Cheryl Wise. It's great. It's a great foundation. The sun, moon, etc. But everyone can't embody each trait or single sign. We embody all the signs. Yeah. Just do your birth chart. You're all the signs. Depending on what planets, what house. Where do you draw the line to take out Excalibur? To get the sword out of the stone? I guess you draw the line, and are you lying to yourself? Like, you know, is that what you're asking? What would I do without your smart something? That's when you awaken. Yeah. Whether you're lying to yourself. The laugh was the perfect response. Okay. That's the answer. Life is tough and great. Find the humor in it all. Absolutely. Yes, it is. Laughter is the best medicine. Keep trying and walk away, I say. That's all, folks. Okay. Yeah. The divine has a sick sense of humor. Right. Your life is a satire. Clear messages for the collective spirit. Thank you. We got Taurus, Aries, and 5th house energy. Okay. That's Taurus. Now Taurus is ruled by Venus. Oh no, this is Mercury. 3rd house, communication, Aries. Okay, let me show you. I thought it was Taurus. This is Mercury. Okay. You have Aries. We're in Aries season. Okay. And then 5th house. Am I holding it right? Yes. Okay. Be yourself in your communication. Be authentic. Aries speaks of the self, your character, your persona, how you're perceived, your temperament. And Mercury is communication, your actions. It could speak of travel, like small trip, your daily. You know, somebody could have road rage or something, or just they're perceived that way. 5 is an indication of some type of change, but more so your creativity, your joy, your pleasures. Speaks of children, pets. Speak what it is. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Focus your energy in speaking more into existence what you want versus what you don't want. Because either way, you're co-creating. So if you're like negative Nancy, whatever that term, you're creating more of it. You're creating more opposition for yourself. So be aware. Speak. You know, coming to 5th house, your creativity, whether you're creating life literally, you know, through your children, or you're trying to create the reality, the experiences and things that you want to, with communication being here, affirm it, speak it into existence, replace negative thoughts or fears, limitations. You know, release them and replace them with things that are going to serve you. And there's something about Aries season. We're in Aries season. This is the spring, the spiritual new year. This is when you start new projects. Confirmation, the beginnings of things. You're ready to take off. Also, like I said, your personality or your persona, the mask that we wear, how people see you, your temperament. 1st house energy. Okay. Let's see if this deck will coincide. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. Thank you for the collective. Taurus in the building. Keely Brown, welcome. Okay. All right. Clear messages for this Aries energy. We have the Princess of Wands. It's like the page. Prince of Wands, Page of Wands. That's the beginning, the initiation. And this is your creative and, wow, 5th house energy. So Wands speak of your creativity, your passion. The prince or the page or princess is all the beginning, taking that initial step. We have a Two of Wands here as well. This particular deck, Two of Wands, is shown as Dominion. This is making a decision. What is taking dominion over your life, the choices, the decisions, what you're focusing on is going to manifest, is going to show up in your reality. Wherever energy goes or attention goes, energy flows. There's a lot of passionate energy here that I'm seeing so far. Okay. Can I get some more energy for this Aries? First house energy showing up. Thank you, Spirit. So we have a Princess of Wands, a Six of Pentacles. You're going to be successful. Okay. I'm hearing being authentic brings your success. So if you're going to wear a mask, wear your authentic mask. We all have a mask, a persona. Let it be your authentic one. That's the ego. You know, the ego is formed between 0 or birth and 7 years old. Speaking of 7, unless there's trauma, then the child will form an ego faster to protect itself. So 7 of Swords, more deception, fertility. So Spirit is saying be aware. This 7 of Swords is futile. It's not going to work. It's exhausted effort, deception, manipulation. So if you're focused on success and you're taking initiative action, be aware of deception and don't enter into that energy. It could affect and will affect your success. Be authentic. That's a true representation of the divine flowing through you. Accept it. You are who you are. Be the best version of you. Okay, anything else, Spirit? When it comes to this Aries energy. And make the positive changes. So put the work in, balance things out, start that workout program. Stay balanced. Can I get one more on the 7 of Swords? What is the 7 of Swords? 8 of Swords, interference. Let me show you the card. You make the necessary changes. And I keep going back to these same sayings because they're so true. Once you master the beast, the monster, whatever within, then the one outside you cannot hurt. So if there is deception, interference as in like the TV has all these swords. The TV could be your projection of the world. The deception causes the interference for you where you can't think clearly, see clearly. There's not a clear picture, okay, of your path. Spirit is saying to make the necessary changes. Put this puzzle together. Okay. Make the necessary changes. Balance certain things out. Like in the first read, that Devil card came out. If there are certain people that energies, interactions, habits that are not serving you, make the change. This is the time. We're in a new year, okay? We're in the spring season. Okay. Let's get one more for each. Okay. We have 3 of Swords. So dealing with some type of sorrow. Maybe behind something you initiated in the past. You could be dealing with a betrayal now about something that you're starting. You're passionate about. You're very creative, okay? Dancers, they get a lot of attention. So there could be people watching your creative endeavors that are trying to sabotage and hurt you, okay, with this sorrow, 3 of Swords. Cause a lot of interference. All it is happening not to you, but for you to become the best version of you. Yes. 7 of Wands, stand your ground. You're going to be successful here if you are not already. Success, you know, no measure of success to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society, right? So you define what your success is. All right. After some type of betrayal, a heartache, stabbed in the heart, that could have been the catalyst to take on these new endeavors. Doing something that gets a lot of attention, that's very creative and successful. Thank you, Spirit. And can I get one more for the 2 of Pentacles? The change that the collective is undertaking brings this positive, beautiful rebirth, renewal, Sun, Leo energy, okay? You put the change, the work in now by the Sun season, Leo season, 5th house energy. And we did get 5 out here, okay? Can I hold the dice right? We did get 5. That is when you can see these positive changes of success. Okay. New beginning. Pure positivity and joy. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So we went over the Aries energy. Then we have communication with Mercury here. Any information around that, Spirit? 3rd house energy. We have 7 of Pentacles. In this deck, 7 of Pentacles is failing at something. Failure at some type of communication, action. So we have the Princess of Wands and then the Prince of Wands. So definitely communication. This is masculine and feminine aspects of the Wands energy, both coming out. I'm trying to keep the reading more centered on the collective's energy instead of others around you and what's going on, because everything is a reflection of what's going on within you. You just see it happen in your reality. You see it play out, giving you an opportunity to heal it, release it, and transform it. Not that you're responsible for anybody's shenanigans, but to a degree you are. If you continue to tolerate it, cut them off. Prince of Wands, the journalist. Journalist speak. Prince of Wands, the journalist. Journalist speaks all about communicating, okay? Speaking your truth. Communicating, speaking, standing up for others. Why is the 7 of Pentacles here with failure? Clarifying 3rd house energy, Mercury energy, communication. We have a Knight of Swords, the game master. Okay, so I'm hearing planning. Failing to plan is planning to fail. And I'm saying that because of the 7 of Pentacles is saying failure at this deck. Okay. So he is playing chess here. Be very strategic in your communication to prevent this failure. Let me clarify failure. What's failure? Spirit. Some type of partnership, collaboration, relationship. 7th house speaks of relationships, partnerships. Persevering. Okay. Fortitude. Nine of Wands energy. Okay. Enduring. The mailman is pushing it past the Capitol building in the snow to get this mail delivered, this communication. So continue to persevere, overcome and endure whatever partnerships, relationships, things that did not work out the way you planned on it. And I'm just sorry. I'm trying to talk and listen at the same time. Okay. Only time you fail, collective, is when you don't get back up. You just got to get up one more time ahead of you failing. So if you fail 10 times, get up 11. Okay? And have the fortitude. Yes. You will get your breakthrough. Ace of Swords. That's truth, clarity, a yes. Okay? So continue to persevere. Thank you. Prince of Wands energy, all clarifying this communication. Third house energy for the collective. This would be your divine masculine energy here and how you communicate. Okay, from a very loving, nurturing place. That came out in the first read. This Queen of Cups energy. Thank you. Thank you. What would you do without your smart? I don't know what that is saying. Thank you for the roses. Times 11. When your Taurus knows that you need assistance, they ghost you. Yes, I have been down for too long. Cheryl Wise, yes. Hello, ma'am. Why is he behaving like this? What should I do? Okay. 2 cards back, you pulled Excalibur. The did I pull it or was it at the bottom of the deck? In the other deck or this deck? This Excalibur. So the therapist, the bottom. Okay. It was at the bottom. No, this, yeah, okay. I saw it. They blocked the comment, but I see it. Okay. Thank you for the likes. Cheryl Wise, mini reads are $10 Cash App donation on the YouTube platform. And questions, yes or no, a little bit of explanation is $5 Cash App donation. I'm happy to answer your questions. It's an energetic exchange. If I do it for free all the time, I can't get out the bed. And that's my lesson. I've done it too many times and Spirit is like, when are you going to learn? Okay? There's still lessons for all of us in this. And this, we live in, it's universal law. You breathe out, you got to breathe, or you breathe in, you got to breathe out. It is an energetic exchange. Okay? So I can't do it all for free, but I'm happy to help. Okay. 7 of Cups is clarifying the Knight of Swords. All right. So your communication, continue to persevere. Don't change yourself. Just communicate clearly. All clarifying this communication, this Mercury energy, third house energy. We have the Prince of Wands come out, clarified by the therapist, the Queen of Cups. Communicate directly. You know, third house is Gemini energy. That's a masculine sign, whether you're male or female. So the communication is going to be more logical, more strategic. Okay, and we saw that with the Knight of Swords, with the Game Master. He's playing chess here. Okay, even though you're coming from a very nurturing and loving place, anything that failed as far as these partnerships, these relationships with this 7 of Pentacles, 7 speaks of partnership, 7th house. Any type of partnerships, relationships may have been failure. You're continuing to persevere with fortitude here. Push through it. Just be more logical, strategic with your communication and action from a heart-centered space with the Queen of Cups. And then we got the Seven of Cups with confusion, debauchery. Or how's it debauchery? Like not having clarity, seeing things clearly, confusion, options, choices. 7-7. One's failure, one is illusions. Emotional illusions and an actual physical material world failure. If you, like I said, you fail only if you stay down. Get back up, keep going. Can I get one for the Seven of Cups? These illusions, or maybe not having a clear strategic game plan. Thank you, Spirit. Clarifying the Knight of Swords, the Game Master, on how to move forward, to make these positive changes, to bring this sun energy. We have 7-7-7. Okay, with standing your ground. Okay, on this success. By being your true authentic self with this Aries coming out. Okay. So be strategic to, that's going back to that failing to plan is planning to fail. To get rid of these illusions, cloud of judgment, be strategic. Okay. And then that, yes, that brings the balance, the forward movement, the chariot, the success. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Congratulations to That's All, folks. I appreciate you. Thank you. 7-year cycle. 7-7-7. Okay. You are the lesson for the other. You love the snake plant. Thank you. Thank you. I gotta repot them. I'm neglecting them plants so bad. I know better. But springtime, I can put them outside. Yeah. Thank you though. They need to be repotted. Then outgrew the little pot. Thank you. Your 7-month cycle. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. Yes, that brings your forward movement, that success, that chariot. You balanced out whatever failure by fortitude. Okay. You communicate logically, clearly, from an emotional place, not the other way around, and you are strategic with the Game Master here, Knight of Swords, over any confusion to eliminate all of that. If you like to drink or party, you may have to temper that, okay? I see the temperance come out to be more strategic, and I say that because of all these drinks and, you know, all this fun celebratory energy. It causes illusions, confusion, to you being strategic, staying on course for what you're achieving here, collective. Okay. Yes, 4 of Pentacles, in your power, building something, working, whether, like I said, work, business, your partnerships, collaborations, there is, and it's going back to that, you know, 4 of Pentacles is typically holding back and being guarded of your resources. It could be somebody too controlling, showing up at the bottom of the deck. It may be something we're unaware of, or someone is like lurking in the background to take your power. But once you step into it, can't nobody take it from you. Okay. We ain't even gonna worry about that. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else on this for the collective? Is that the square? Is that Times Square? Yeah, that was Times Square in this deck. Okay. Strife. Yeah, this conflict. People working against you. They're strengthening you. Okay. Like competitive sport. Look at it as a sport. You know, and people that usually, and this is just from my personal experience, I don't know how this is for everyone, but I make it make sense like that. But when you're very competitive, you experience a lot of competition, strife, and conflict. And this is a baseball diamond. Okay, they're at one of the baseball stadiums in New York in this particular deck, and you have the strength, you have the fortitude for this. If you're an athlete, okay, if you enjoy sports, it's in your nature. You're going to energetically attract that from other people, but you already know you squash the competition. If you put your mind, you know you'll annihilate. You just may be tired, okay, and have to continue to push through. It's who you are, collective. You don't want it too easy anyway. You maybe just need time to make changes, to rest, to rejuvenate, you know, get out in nature. The sun, I mean, he's in the park, but a little bit of tree there and the sunshine to reset yourself. Doing something enjoyable to recharge and then unleash that athletic energy onto whoever is your opposition and persevere. Okay. The last dice we had come out was 5. 5th house energy, your creative projects, children, your passions, your pets. We did have 5 here, so 5, 5. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. That's right. Divine Earth 888. That's not competition. That's like Tanya Harding, right? Breaking kneecaps before the Olympics. It's exactly. Oh, they can't compete where they don't compare. 8 of Cups. They have it as indolence. This is emotionally looking at, you know, the answer is not at the bottom of the cup or the bottle. That's for somebody, okay? But this is knowing that in the traditional 8 of Cups, walking into the unknown, mountains to overcome. That was in the first spread. I put the card away. I was looking for it. But this is knowing to emotionally withdraw from something. You know, so thank you. Knowing when you have poured enough into something that is not going to reciprocate, it's only draining you. You are, yeah. Walking away emotionally, knowing when to stop, okay? Knowing when to emotionally withdraw from this conflict, this competition, or this sport athletic, you know, when it's going to drain you or take you off course, being strategic. Okay, the game master here. I'm hearing picking your battles. Because the goal is the Chariot and the Sun. Okay. These are 2 major arcanas that came out. Balancing 2 opposing forces toward the same goal. Your light and your dark, your shadow and your light aspect for a rebirth, for happiness, joy, positivity. Okay. Those are the 2 major arcanas. 5th house energy. That was with our passions. Can I get one more? We got 8 of Cups and 5 of Wands. One more, Spirit. Oh, a lot came out. Okay. 6 of Cups speaks of your relationships, your partnerships, your pleasures. Okay. Six of Cups traditionally is someone that you have memories with. In this particular deck, this is talking about intimate relationships, okay, that cause competition, strife, sport, and knowing when to walk away. What else came out? We have the Empress, another major arcana. That Two of Wands, Dominion, making that decision, moving forward. Okay, Nine of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles. Okay, right away I'm getting that there could have been a connection. This is talking about fifth house energy, you know, which talks about our creativity, our joy, our pleasure, children, pets. We got Six of Cups coming out. So if there's a relationship you need to emotionally withdraw from and walk away from, collective, go ahead and do that. Okay. This is walking away. This is the competition and the strife. This is the relationship, okay? You are very abundant, creative, that cup overflowing, okay? Certain ones of you in a collective can speak things into manifestation. You're making that choice. Your choice is to live in abundance, okay? Luxury. The soft life I'm hearing, all right? Not in this worry and strife. This is coming, health issues. This is coming out with the Eight of Cups, to walk away. This is not healthy competition in your fifth house, okay? It's not like you and this intimate partner are jogging together and working together. This person is bringing strife against you. It can, it will affect your health. I'm no doctor, I'm just a nurse. But the doctor is pointing to a heart here on this x-ray, okay? Poor health equals poor finances. Blocked heart chakra, it manifests in the physical as spiritual and physical poverty, okay? We sort of change. Okay, so some people need to change their diet, their workout routine, get a new partner, be logical, pick your battles about this competition and strife, speak your truth from 11th place. You feel like you failed something, continue to persevere through it. I'm being guided to say it. You know, when I first took my vegan journey, I thought the food and the herbs and all the other, that whole journey, I thought that was expensive. And that year, it was maybe a year and a half. I took the journey a year and a half before my mom had a heart attack. And my mentor had actually put a video out, and it was like, people complain about the price of an acai bowl, or, you know, green juice, and, you know, getting all the components to make your smoothies. And his response was, have you seen the price of a heart attack? Put the work in. Health, diet, to avoid your health, your physical debt. Without this, you don't have anything, okay? So that you can manifest what you need. You're very abundant, very nurturing, very loving, okay? You can have whatever you want. Ultimately, it's this. Okay, cool. I hope that was helpful. It resonated for somebody. Okay. What time is it? Yeah. Healing. The star card here. North Node energy. Okay. Being an inspiration to yourself and others. Transmuting out what does not serve you. You're going to affect people on a large scale. It only takes one flame to light 1,000 candles, they say. You know, you'll be making positive changes. Okay. All right. Trying to think if I should end it now. Agent Quick, you are a sweet soul, Mama. Thank you, Cheryl Wise. I don't have the Cash App. I appreciate your time and your effort. I appreciate you for being here and the feedback, the likes. Just thank you. Your compassion has renewed myself this AM. I appreciate you. Thank you. Tabby Tiff, thank you. Okay. Thank you. What would I do without you? Thank you. Thank you for the rose. Key 01. The glitter badges. I appreciate you all. It's easier to be nice to people than to do it all alternative. Yeah, it is. Release them in love. Thank you. I'm not ready to end it. Should we do a zodiac sign? All your curves and all your edges and your perfect imperfections. That's right. Well, I married my boyfriend. It is over. Yes, we should do zodiac signs. Okay. Well, we did Aries yesterday. TikTok, I just can't edit. I can, but it takes so much to. The full reads. I say that to say, if I do the zodiac signs like I did Aries, it's up on YouTube, and I keep saying my Facebook. On my the links for my Facebook are for the business page, but I don't really put anything up there. Randomly do people go visit that page. For some reason, my personal page on Facebook got hijacked and taken over. So that's where they're all posted. And it's just my name, Lakeisha Plachette, on Facebook. So all the full readings, it was a 2-hour and 16-minute reading last night. That's on Facebook. That's on YouTube. That's on Instagram. TikTok, I got to go through so much to edit, download it. It takes forever. It just... Patience. And then put it on so many platforms. So I say that to say, if I post these zodiac signs and reading this over an hour, the full video will not be on TikTok. It'll be on the other platforms. Okay. Pisces. Let's do it. Maddie, welcome. Okay. Let's jump into Pisces. See what's going on. Thank you. Yeah, we're at hour 22 minutes in. Okay. Taurus. Okay, Pisces and Taurus. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Good messages for Pisces. Lotion. Florida water. Clearing out the energy. Coconut over here. I can't really read it. What would I do? They blocked something. It's real faint. What scent I got? Coconut over here. You're clairsentient. Could you smell coconut from the camera? clairsentience as well. No, it was the, yes, my best friend, Florida water. Okay. Yeah, Florida water. Okay. All right. If I can get the deck to act right here. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages. Pisces. So we have wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Pisces. Okay. Clouds. It's a temporary problem. This too shall pass. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the roses. And then candle. You will be shown the way. Okay. The path will be illuminated. An abundant path with the lilies here too. Clouds, the confusion dissipating. Sun's poking through. Whoever this is trying to come in between you, a friend, or something that you want, Pisces. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Lion. Time to act. Courageously. Fearlessly. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for Pisces. Can I get energy around who this is? We got antisocial here. Could be someone feeling left out. You're not talking to. This person want to unalive themselves? If they can't sabotage, come in between this. One more. It's a temporary problem. You'll be shown the way. Have courage. Start by putting up boundaries. Cut them off. Somebody show you who they are. Believe them. Don't be trying to see the best in them. See what they show you. Pisces. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Stagnant, stuck, dead end, or frozen. You could be feeling like whoever this is coming in between you, a friend, or something that you want has you stagnant. Spirit is saying it's temporary. Okay? It's allowing you to develop these boundaries. Okay? If they are putting you in this energy of loss or depression, okay, feeling hopeless, time to act. All right, to come out of this stagnant Eight of Swords type energy. Okay, thank you. Okay, so what's currently going on in Pisces energy, Spirit? Thank you. King of Cups, Justice. One more. Got two. We had a Page of Wands hit first, and then a Page of Pentacles. So staying emotionally balanced. Whoever this is, you are showing them a lot of compassion and grace. Okay? You're also very intuitive. Spirit is saying go within to find that strength, that courage, that lion spirit here. Okay? Both at the bottom of the deck. But yeah, you're showing whoever this is a lot of grace. And because of that, it's bringing in your justice. All right? You know it's a temporary problem. And if you didn't know, Spirit is telling you. All right? It will be time to take action. It will be time. I think I said what I was thinking. And this is going to allow you to manifest whatever they're trying to come in between. Okay? It will pay off. It's something you're starting with the pages here. Okay. Clarify the King of Cups. This is current energy. Justice with the Seven of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Thank you, Spirit, for Pisces. Clear messages. We got an Ace of Wands and Page of Pentacle for Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Page of Pentacles. Three of Swords. So whatever you're trying to manifest, I'm picking this more up as your projects. A new job, a new home, apartment, starting up your business, buying new products, going back to school, working on a certificate, a degree, a license. Whatever you're doing, somebody wants to Three of Swords you, come in between it. It's temporary, okay? Take the action that you need to take. First, put up these boundaries. Take the action that you need to take. First, put up these boundaries. Don't let this person back in, Pisces, to try and come in and sabotage or create this wedge. All right? What you're investing in, you will get justice. All right? And ultimately, this person may end up having to apologize to you. Okay? Or they may use this as a manipulation tactic. What is the Page of Cups to the King of Cups? Thank you, Spirit. For Pisces. Page of Cups. The cards like Tower. I'm seeing all kind of stuff. The ending. Let them go. This conflict. Yeah. Too many cards that are trying to end you coming out here. So if they're coming in and offer this apology, Spirit said enough is enough. Okay? Draw the line in the sand. They have been doing this. They will continue to do it. They ultimately want to end you. A painful ending where you can't get back up. It's a one-sided relationship. You'd be giving more to them anyway, and they're just in the background causing conflict. Move forward. Okay? Time to act. Queen of Swords energy. Pisces is very compassionate, male or female, but you want truth and clarity. You know, this person is ultimately going to have to fall back and surrender. Spirit is guiding you to surrender. Don't go back and forth. Could be someone you had a connection with, contract with the Lover's card. They're watching you. Ultimately, they got to surrender, and Spirit is telling you, surrender to going back and forth with this energy. This type of competitive sport conflict. Put the boundaries up. Take action. Okay. Can I get future energy on this? You will be shown the way for Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Anyone trying to come in between what you're working on? Something, come in between something you and a friend or something you want. Okay. Sword never came out of the sheath. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Come between the whole collective. Okay, they're trying to. It's an energetic thing. You have to answer to the divine, yes. Everyone is here on assignment, you know? So not everybody is here to awaken and inspire. Some are here to have you awaken and inspire others by all the competition, strife, and negativity they bring your way. They're doing their job. Right. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. For Pisces, you'll be shown the way. Clear messages as far as work, collaborating with people, what you're mastering, working on, showing off. As far as this manipulation that has been, this person is, I'm going to just say persistent. Okay? It could be people that you work with, Pisces, coming in the way of a creative project or something you're working on. They're very manipulative, sneaky. They go to great measures, okay? Gossiping and trying to change the narrative and change how people see you, okay? As far as who you work with or collaborate with, change their opinion or view of you. And they've been doing this for a while, and this is also telling you to persevere, okay? You'll be shown the way. Pisces is not even focused on these. I'm hearing these task masters. Okay. Heal it, transmute it. Star energy, Aquarius energy. It's that 11th house energy. Your aspirations, your hopes, your dreams. Queen of Wands, could be a Queen of Wands, fire sign energy. Just being manipulative. This person feels left out in the cold. Clarifying the 5 of Swords, we got 5 of Pentacles, 5, and the Knight of Wands. So going within is how you will be shown the way. So take that time to face your shadow. Go within. Heal, release, put boundaries up. Gain enlightenment on why this is happening. I'm hearing don't take it personal. Thank you, Spirit. Five of Swords, 7 of Swords energy for Pisces. It's a nightmare. They want to scare you. Have you staying in this stuck energy. Stuck in your head. Frightened. Fearful. This person is jealous. They could never. They admire you ultimately, okay? They can't admit it to you. They could barely admit it to themselves, Pisces. 5 of Pentacles. They mad and want to cause conflict because they in spiritual, physical poverty. Okay. Could have been someone you left out in the cold. The Hermit. Persevere. Clarifying the Hermit. Don't let them have you stuck like this. Okay, and confused, perplexed. Ultimately, they're going to be offering some type of apology. All right. For their arrogant, rash actions, being insincere, because they envy this, okay? What you're working on, how hard you work, things you've acquired and are continuing to acquire, Pisces. Okay, let's get a closing message. Pisces, I hope it resonated and was helpful if this is your situation. Come up with a plan. Coaching, strategize, okay. How to run this play, I'm hearing, thank you. Clear messages for Pisces, thank you, Spirit. Time to act. We have purification of water. Emotional cleansing and rejuvenation is happening for you at this time, Pisces, to release this person and put these boundaries up. Card number 32, which is 5, which is change. Okay. So purification of water, Pisces. It says this card signifies healing and rejuvenation, which comes as a result of emotional cleansing. In the coming days, you may experience some emotional turmoil, deep feelings that you thought you had already dealt with or previously resolved resurfacing seemingly out of nowhere. Do not be concerned, for a profound healing is taking place. And at the end of this process, you will feel all the better for it. The lady featured on this card emerges from the deep waters of her emotions into the light of a new day, emotionally cleansed and rejuvenated. She is now ready to move fully into her power, free of the emotional baggage that she previously carried. To affirm this, I allow all unresolved feelings to surface. I give thanks for the healing that takes place. I am emotionally cleansed. I am free from emotional baggage. I release all that no longer serves me. Okay. I hope that was helpful, Pisces. Okay. Let me, who was next? Was this Taurus? Taurus. Let's do Taurus. Okay. Thank you. Let me just shuffle these up. Thank you very much. Harris. Ebony Harris, thank you very much. Taurus, okay. Thank you. Thank you, whatever, what would the world, what would I do without your smart mouth, I think is what it's saying. Pretty sure if you read a bedtime story, we'd all be sleeping. You are that chill. I appreciate you. Why is YouTube popping up saying I'm live? Haven't I been live? Right. Pisces, oh no, we just finished Pisces. Taurus. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. All right, okay. Clear messages for Taurus. Thank you. Very passionate Taurus, okay? Taurus is that sign of all the material pleasures. Second house energy. Younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man, Taurus. Okay. Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assure success. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. We also have tree, affairs with your family, and elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Taurus. You have a lot of passion. Okay. Let's see. So this elephant in this valley, whatever this journey that you're going through, whether it's your path, you're physically traveling, mentally, emotionally, it is definitely going to leave you wiser in the end, and it is helping build this deep personal strength and peace, okay, that is going to assure success in whatever this journey is, Taurus, okay? This could have to do with family and or a younger man, relationship with a younger man, okay? This could be, I'm hearing son, this could be a partner for some. This could be a younger man. All right. Clear messages for Taurus Spirit. Thank you. Ace of Pentacles, King of Cups. Can I get anything for tree? Affairs with the family. Thank you. I saw this in a pre-shuffle. Closing out some type of cycle with this family. Younger man is clarified by the King of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. Clarified Valley. Personal strength and peace that assures success. Deep personal strength and peace. Thank you. Yes, emotional renewal success. Happening swiftly, quickly. Okay. And an elephant, a journey, physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Okay. So, an ending to something that ignites this new passion, this great passion. Nine of Wands energy, fire sign energy. Taurus. Okay, what is this, Spirit? Clarify the King of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. King of Swords and the Emperor. So this may be a father, uncle, son connection. I picked up on a sun energy for some reason. And something involving some type of material offer or abundance. So we got two kings out here and an emperor. Taurus, for some of you, it could be a father figure. You could be this younger man. For others, this could be I'm picking more up on a father or son energy. Take it how it applies. Uncle, nephew, I don't see any court cards out here, but what's the King of Swords? Thank you. Okay. For some Tauruses, they you could be a Taurus, feminine energy, waiting on some type of abundance. I'm picking up child support or something in regards to parental responsibility, financial obligations, receiving something to help take care of a younger child. Where this coming from, I'm not sure. I don't see any pages out here. This could be a connection that you've had to release or surrender with a younger man, Taurus. With the Lovers, gained some type of enlightenment and you kind of fell back from this energy for some. All right, can we get a little more specific? What is the Ace of Pentacles? Burdened, waiting on this to come in, carrying a lot of responsibilities. Who's the Emperor? For Taurus, thank you. So Taurus, you could be waiting on this abundance to relieve some of these burdens from a father figure, okay? Emperor energy. When I asked who is the Emperor, I got the Queen of Cups and the Three of Wands. And the King of Cups, thank you, Spirit, for Taurus. We got the Moon and the Eight of Pentacles. Clarifying this King of Cups. You're being diligent, continuing to put work in and mastering it while dealing with some type of fears or unknown surrounding some type of abundance and being relieved of these burdens in this connection. Not for all Tauruses here. I'm picking up on there could be a triangulation going on. Let me get a vibe. There could be a same-sex couple here, and someone found out with the Hangman something, gained some type of enlightenment about something they had fears about. Oh no. Thank you, Spirit. Something to do with a connection. There are a lot of people here. Okay. You got an older masculine and a younger masculine energy here, followed by a Queen of Cups who's waiting on something. This is clarifying a younger man for Taurus. Dealings or relationship with a younger man. Okay. And we had a love affair, something, sex fix, down low, dirty little secret. Okay. Okay. With somebody who's in psychopathic energy here. Very abusive, conniving, unpredictable, toxic, burnt the bridge. I'm not taking all these cards. Narcissistic, salty, wants a second chance with wishful thinking they can gain it by offering an apology, but you put boundaries up, Taurus, or being guided to. Okay. With this toxic, psychopathic energy that burnt the bridge. They could have burnt the bridge when they held some information from you. They put a lot of work into holding this back. Okay, they're burdened that you are enlightened to this and that you fell back. They don't want you to. You tried to flip over. Okay, about this connection. What's the Ace of Pentacles got to do with this, Spirit? This is not everybody's reading in Taurus. Okay. If it does not resonate, let it go. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Thank you, Spirit. Waiting on some type of abundance from someone you had this connection with. Okay. All right. I'm going to move on. So, tree, affairs with your family, closing a cycle out. Thank you, Spirit. What's the energy around this family affair? You're going through a glow up. Okay, you focus on new opportunities, career, success in your business. As you step into this new cycle, you may have to leave certain family members behind, is what I'm picking up. It could be family members that don't agree with your relationship, Taurus. Let's see. Clear messages. Clarify this World card with the family affair. Clear messages for Taurus. Thank you. What's the World card? King of Pentacles. We got Taurus's energy. Stepping into a new cycle. Okay. The moon came back out with this Eight of Pentacles. I'm going to just use a different deck. My original deck likes to stick together. Thank you, Spirit. What is the moon? Yeah. This family could be slandering you. I'm hearing slander with the Five of Swords. And you're having to walk away to be successful, you know, and stay balanced to move towards success. You know, this is all clarifying the world here. To move towards the success, Taurus. Okay. So you're closing the cycle out with family members that may want to sabotage you based on how they feel and think. It's emotionally not serving you anymore. Okay. What's the vibe around the family? Clear messages for Taurus. Yeah. Could have felt left out. They could have isolated you at one point. Okay. You hold some type of resentment. You're giving them the silent treatment. All right. You were hopeful they would come around, or they're hopeful that they can have a second chance. They're nostalgic. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. And then we have Valley. Deep personal strength and peace that assure success. We have a Ace of Cups and an Eight of Wands. So an emotional renewal, happiness, joy, bliss. Okay, coming in quickly, taking a quick action to overcome this. Deep personal strength and peace that assure success. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Okay. Making a decision to, I'm hearing, collaborate with like-minded individuals where you experience this happiness, this bliss, this joy. Okay. And defending, not only jumping off the porch, standing on what you're passionate about. It could be your connection, your relationship. And you're waiting on this new cycle to begin. You've done the work. You're waiting to hear results, communication with the bird here, this eagle. Waiting for your ships to come in. 3 of Wands. Deep personal strength and peace. Okay. This has made you stronger. You learned how to not only stand on these boundaries, but to defend them. Okay. And what's the 8 of Wands for Taurus? Happiness. It's going to come in quickly. Okay, Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. The last card we got out for Taurus is Elephant. A long journey, either physically or mentally, will leave you wiser at the end. Okay? You remember everything. Elephants have excellent memories. Right? This journey is going to come to an end to someone that thought they had a lot of power over your life. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Just looking at the depiction on the card. They can't stop this. Your passion is being ignited and renewed. You're very passionate, great passion about this connection, success, partnership. Can I get a vibe around this elephant? This journey is leaving you wiser in the end. Okay, this journey with this toxic drama, arguments, incompatibility. It left you stuck, dead end, frozen. No more. This is coming to an end, Taurus. So that your passion can be ignited. You can take action. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. One more for Taurus's energy. This could have been a journey with a soulmate. Twin flame, friendship, romantic partner, and or family. However it applies, because we have family in the beginning. I think, yes, affairs with your family, that tree. The emotional renewal is under that. So your family that you have created, there's an emotional renewal. Okay. Someone is dealing with the consequences of their games, mixed signals, or choices here. Okay. And this is happening in the present. It's today, current energy, in the now. Someone in that 5 of Swords energy. Lust, greed, by any means necessary, inconsiderate energy. We did have like a psychopath and all that come out earlier. Okay, Taurus. So can we clarify? Death card and the 8 of Wands on this journey will leave you wiser in the end. We got a Page of Pentacles coming out on the fence. Clearly. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else for Taurus? Death card, Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles on the fence. Why is the Page of Pentacles on the fence, Spirit? Too many. Clear messages for Taurus. Thank you. Can't get any more energy. Okay. If you had manifestations, projects that you were working on, something that you were building that you're passionate about, Taurus, come to an end, that cycle, that journey left you a lot wiser. You're emotionally balanced, and you're pouring out the cups of the people, the situations, the actions they took that don't align with you. Okay, anything else? The Knight of Wands energy, thank you. Holding back as you take this leap of faith. Guarding all your material possessions that you hold dear to you. Okay? Coming out of some type of mental entrapment. You're gaining some information, Taurus, that's going to help free you from overthinking. Maybe about a loss that you could have taken. All right, with this Death and Page of Pentacles on the fence. Could have been some type of, Taurus's second house energy. It speaks of our resources that we've acquired, our divine inheritance things, but more material realm things. Taurus, if you suffered like some type of loss, or someone blocked something, brought something to an end for you, this could have been a job or something you were working on, you handled it, I'm hearing like a champ, and you saw what wasn't serving you, and you emotionally poured that out. Like, I'm not interested in that. And you could receive some type of communication here that's going to get you out of a stagnant place. Okay? Where you can take this passionate action. This new beginning. Okay. All right, Taurus. Let's see. Anything else that Spiritual wants to communicate for Taurus? We have loneliness coming out, some type of disappointment and isolation. Alliances. So you could be looking for your true soul tribe, connecting with people that are like-minded, where you feel you're aligned with, you can trust them, they're compatible with you, instead of people wearing a mask. Okay. So, all right. We got loneliness came out first. You could be feeling isolated, lonely, Somebody was not a true friend. They may have sabotaged something, or didn't have your best interests, or the job may have not worked out. You are aligning with people that are compatible. It's leading to your success. You learn valuable lessons about those wearing their mask or multiple masks. Okay. You could be this younger male feeling lonely, aligning with your true soul family here. This Valley card, deep personal strength and peace that assure success, triumph and success. And then this long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser in the end, regarding false personas. People saying that they have your back and they really don't. affecting your resources, your stability. Taurus does not tolerate that well. Okay. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah. Much abundance. Okay. It's going to leave you wiser in the end, Taurus. Let's get a closing message. I hope that was helpful, clear. Okay. Resonated for someone that needed to hear it. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for Taurus. Yes. This leaving you wiser in the end could be unlocking some type of gift or talent. We have the hidden gift, sadness, an ending, and a new beginning. Okay. Card number 9. A hidden gift. So Taurus, it says an angel featured on this card reflects the sadness that you feel at present or may experience sometime in the coming weeks. Something you cherish has or may come to an end soon. Okay, we saw that. It is human nature to fear change and be saddened when something we love or we emotionally attach to ends. However, this card has a positive side and reminds you that everything ends. Every endings herald a new beginning. Okay. This is simply a law of nature. Nothing is ever truly lost. Things simply transform. New beginnings are in store for you, brighter and lighter than ever. Okay. There's a hidden gift attached to this event. When the timing is right, you will receive a precious gift. Okay. Either in the form of positive news. Yeah, I saw that King of Swords. First, it was like the bird had went out, and then it had came back in. The king had the sword down and was getting the communication from that bird. Okay. When the time is right, positive news, a revelation, or unexpected turn of events that turns out in your favor, and you were coming out of that 8 of Swords, that overthinking, mental entrapment. Okay. Whatever it turns out to be, it will without a doubt warm your heart and fill you with joy. In the meantime, be aware of the love that surrounds you. Allow it into your heart and trust. The universe is guiding events to unfold in a way that is for your highest good. Okay, affirm this by saying, I trust that all is unfolding for my highest good. Love and light fill my heart. I give thanks for the many blessings I receive. Every ending marks a new beginning. All lives eternally. All lives eternally in my heart. Okay, Taurus. I hope that was helpful. It resonated. Okay. And I thank you. Yes. I've been on here 2 hours, 13 minutes and ticking. You're welcome. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the live here. I'm grateful for you all being here. The feedback, the gifts, the roses, the glitter badges, the likes, the follows. All that. Hello. Amy RN, I think I saw you really quick. Yes. Gratitude. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I think that's it. We'll close it here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you too, Callie Diamond. Yes, howdy. Okay. We completely understand if you're finished. Thank you for being understanding. All right. I love you all. Okay. Have a grand rising until I come back. Can I do Leo? When I come back, I'll do Leo. Okay. All right.